We're getting late in the season, and these two teams are still standing tall, undefeated, jockeying for playoff position, and now a clash that could shape their postseason prospects. Welcome, everyone, to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Hurricanes will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the NC State Wolfpack offense is on the field and ready to start the game. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Line getting set on second down. Scanning the field, it's Rousseau. They're working that left side. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line on this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy, the player.
It's a running room. He's at the... and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And what a way to finish things off with that 51-yard touchdown run.
Number 18, set to kick this one over.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He gets a block. He's on the loose. They eventually chase him down, but what a spectacular return that almost went all the way.
First and 10.
So the Miami Hurricane offense takes the field, and they'll have their first possession. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs. And
unleashes one deep. And incomplete on the deep ball. Guys, let's look big picture Miami. It's not the end of the world. This is not one of those be-all, end-all games that we used to have in a different era. But certainly for the winner, clear shot at a conference title and perhaps a spot in the college football playoff and a bye.
I love it. It's a great show-me week. A lot of adrenaline, a lot of emotion. Like both these squads, really, really good football teams in really good positions in their conference. But, Jesse, after today, there can only be one at one.
yeah, the picture's going to...
Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Canes!
This offense defense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Finds his tight end. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Hauls it in, looking for space. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Let's take a minute and talk about Miami. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting just last week, a commitment from a big-time 4-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program?
I mean, so exciting. Like, once you start creating momentum in recruiting, it's really fun to watch it. And getting a guy like that in the back end, in the secondary, that's so important to your defense, man, does it get you excited. And other guys now say, hey, I might want to go play with that cat.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Quick completion on the out route. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. And the Canes will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own 1. And this run won't give them any more room to operate, but at least they avoided the safety.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they did.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to...
There he goes! Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Sets up the screen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Out of the gun, the inside give. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Shakes off the defender. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Canes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The Canes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. From the 22 on first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They've been running it, but now the pass. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Miami! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. North Carolina is down right now, but that kid on the defensive side, I know this is a big statement, but he looks like a young Lawrence Taylor. Do not rule out a comeback. They're trailing by just 4 to Virginia. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
Puts it out of the air. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. The give on the option. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to throw. It's Rousseau. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Handoff from the gun. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game. To the ground, he's got it again. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Intercepted, number 19. Brought down at the 8-yard line as he took that interception back inside the 10 to set up this offense. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here, get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
From his end zone, trying to loosen up this D. Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. And the Hurricanes are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. They go to the ground. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Creates a little space.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He has 89 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. Grabbed over the middle. It's Marsh. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Rousseau. That's caught, it's Marsh. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. NC State on the move, set up with another 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Into the end zone. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
Offense would love to have that one back. Down here in this area of the field, everything has to happen faster. Decisions need to be made quicker. The ball's got to be out quicker. Routes got to be snapped off faster. They were just way too late. And as the result, the defense gets the INT.
Right on the money.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
He's got it on the right. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Canes now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Pulls it in. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Hurricanes will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. fields the punt, wants to make a play. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. To the air, it's Rousseau. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. He sends two wideouts right, two to the left on 2nd and 9. They'll send the back in motion. He's got it. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. On target. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too, understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job.
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw on first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. It's complete on the right side. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
From the gun on 3rd down. Quickly complete. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Back to throw, it's Rousseau. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back in the air. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Hauls it in. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick completion on the out. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. to throw. It's Rousseau. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Waning seconds of the first half, let's see how they handle it. From the gun, they'll try the middle. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Hard Rock Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll open the second half on the ground. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
Looking downfield, it's Rousseau. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on second down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. NC State has work to do to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. The give to the back. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll pull it on the read. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. And the Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
That's caught. It's Pettis. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Hurricane! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. To the air, it's Rousseau. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, coming out in the second half, they knew they needed to throw the ball to have success, and they have not yet found a completion here in the 3rd quarter. This quarterback has got to be able to find a way to get himself.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3 quarters of a football game.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
And the Hurricanes need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Oh, it's picked off, and boy, did this D need that. Stopped just across midfield at the 49, but not before he forces the turnover and sets up this offense. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Give to the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last when they need 8 on second down. Looking for a man, it's Rousseau. Fires to the big fella. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. NC State quick to the line. On 3rd and short, the power run here. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll do it himself. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
A really nice job by the quarterback putting some extra heat on that throw. As a defensive back, I'm going to drive to that curl, try to get there really quick to try.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about.
Pass interference. Defense.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. North Carolina is putting on an offensive clinic. They've built a big lead, and this one is approaching blowout territory. They are up by 20 over Virginia. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes the grab. At the 40, there he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Canes come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Turning it on. Made a defender miss. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
How many guys are left grabbing for air as he gets it to the 26-yard line? The Hurricanes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. He'll take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. The field goal is no good. still leading by 2 after the miss.
Well, they knew coming into this game, touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Rousseau. Finds the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Marsh. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Give to the back. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. From the gun, the ground game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They could really use a few yards here on 3rd down because from here, it would be a 61-yard attempt. Quickly out to the tight end. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short gain.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. And you don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. But sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
If they tried the field goal from here, it would be 53 yards. They'd love to help the kicker out on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Rousseau. He's got it. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the 1st down marker. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And that is no good. And with that miss, still down by a deuce and missing an opportunity to take the lead.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's got an open man. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Makes the grab.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Canes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets open down the middle. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the air on second down. Gets it out fast. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big-bodied guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Tight end finds a soft spot. The big tight end was fighting for every inch, but he will be stopped short, and it'll be fourth down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He splits the uprights. Now it'll take a touchdown to beat him, a 5-point lead here in the fourth.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And the defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Working that left side now. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Picks up the first down. He now has 108 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He's got it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a fourth-quarter lead. Now trying to power it in. Touchdown, NC State! They move on top here in the fourth.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
Up by 1, they'll try to get the deuce and make it a field goal edge. Here we go. Dropping back, it's Rousseau. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. He'll try to take it back. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
27, Miami, 26.
Coming out with it, it's Cobb. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Zings it complete to the right. Smashes through the tackle. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Canes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Cobb. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Back open in the middle.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field, but you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your 2nd and 3rd read some, but we...
Looking for a huge play. Snags it. Great job in this 2-minute drill as he gets out of bounds, keeping the clock on their side as they're trying to pull it out. Already in prime field goal position, but they would love to score a touchdown to take the lead. Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Canes! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up, it's what you dream about, but now my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
Knocked off his feet. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Rousseau. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. And it's his 4th interception of the night. Ripping through the defense.
That's a tough deal for the offense, right? I mean, you're trailing, it's late in the game, you're having to throw the football, you're just trying to make something happen, and all gets away from the quarterback, ends up in the hands of a DB. Nice job by the defense.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions, and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it.
Breaks into the open. Headed to the end zone. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You played through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the ceiling touchdown. The great Nick Saban often says players often respond better to losses. They listen more than they do if they're getting away with things in wins. So maybe this is an opportunity to recalibrate.
I think you take it first and you internalize it and you get upset because obviously the goal was to win the game. But you've also got to flip the switch really quickly, Jesse, and say, okay, what do I need to work on? because I only got one loss. I'm still very much in the thick of all of my dreams that I want to come true, so I can't take it too hard, but I got to use it.
Yeah, this